Welcome to the Viper Mining channel. It has been 30 days since we had our mini Doge, so I thought I'd do a profitability and kind of quick overview of how I thought the miners handled itself and go from there. So let's get into our F2 pool. That's where we're mining to. All right, so if we look at F2 pool here, we got our, let me refresh this. So we're averaging right now 194.54, 191 for the last 24 hours. And so GoldShell says 185. So we've been definitely above the average hash rate. And if you look at the last 24 hours, you can see how it goes up and down the throughout the peaks and valleys of the day. And I think a lot of that's got to do is the switching back and forth. But it's very consistent and it does very well from that standpoint. We did have 0.2 rejected shares, and I had 0 until I had a 6-hour downtime with Spectrum Internet. The whole network went down here in the area, and typical Spectrum, when it rains in Florida, they seem to go down. But so let's look at our profitability here. All right, so to date we mined a 0.107 Litecoin, a little over 200 in Dogecoin. You can see I get a payout about every 6.5 days on Doge and about every 6 days on LTC. LTC is I believe it's 0.02 Litecoin, and then Doge is every 40 coin you get a payout. So now let's look. I did a little spreadsheet over here. Let's see if I can find my spreadsheet. There we go. All right, so if I look at my spreadsheet, you can see that our Litecoin, we made 0.107848061. Let's see if I can spread that out a little bit more. Here we go. Which comes to $14.95 at today's price, which is February 7th around 3:30. That's where all the noise is. I also, as you guys know, I do trade stocks, and that's all my trades getting closed out for the evening. So $14.95. Doge, we got 202.396581 being created that we mined. And then we have that Doge comes out to $34.07 for a total of $49.02. Now the wattage, I took 232. It does go between 229, 233, 234, 228. I've seen on at the wall. I am powering, as I said, with a parallel miner breakout board HP server supply. It's a 750 watt, which is probably not quite in the sweet spot yet for mining, so there's probably a little overhead for the power supply, but it's doing the trick. And I wanted to make sure that there was no issues with having enough wattage for my miner. So with the power burn of 0.10, with average of $16.70 in electric cost, leaving us a profit of $32.31 for the month, minus 6 hours worth of mining. So maybe a couple, maybe let's say $1 more, so maybe 33.31 profit. But and the miner was actually on because I didn't realize it was on when I shut down everything else during that 6-hour outage. But our Dogecoin miner costs us $700, so our return investment would be 22 months. If we ROI that with not counting and taking in part of power and using the 4902, would be 14 months. Like I said before, I've got solar, but it all depends on, solar is a fantastic thing, but it all depends on how sunny of a day you got. And so I swear the last 2.5 months here in Florida, they've been overcast most of the days and just, not a very good solar production time. But overall, it does pay for itself. So that's pretty much it. If you guys got any questions or comments or want me to look anything else into the mini Doge, please let me know in the comment section. Please do subscribe and hit the like button. It does help the channel. And also, if you want me to dig further into any other of the mine rigs that I have, just let me know as well. Would I buy another mini Doge? That would be the question. If you would have asked me that question when I first bought the first one after the first week, I would have said yes. But right now, with the rumors of Dogecoin going proof of stake, I don't know if I would buy another one of these. I am looking at an LTC miner from GoldShell. I'm also looking at possibly another or my first Bitcoin ant miner. I'm just concerned about the noise and the heat extraction. I do live in an HOA, so noise is an issue. I got a friend of mine who's got one, but as soon as you pull up his driveway, you can hear it in his garage. So I need to figure out how to muffle that a little bit. Any thoughts on that, please let me know as well. I'll take any suggestions. And that's it. Have a blessed day and enjoy your week.